Well, one, running, good sleep, to think clearly. Speaking on camera comes to mind right now.
Living is a good start.
Well, then the living part, sure.
At the highest level, we talk about if you can't breathe, nothing else matters. And so the Lung Association addresses that in many ways. It has a very broad mission at the national level.
For more than 115 years, the American Lung Association has been the leading organization at prioritizing lung health, championing cures for all, funding research, education and advocacy programming, not just here in Nebraska, but across the country.
It's hard to think of any person that is unaffected by lung health and lung disease. I grew up with asthma and still take medications for that today. Think about it as sometimes in the most dramatic effects, which gratefully I haven't had in years. You scramble around just like you're just that few inches short of being to the surface of the water as you come up for air. So it was something that was important to me to be a part of, and I've been a volunteer ever since.
Earlier in life, I was a volunteer EMT for my local small community, and we were called out for a 13-year-old that was having a severe asthma attack. And unfortunately, that had the worst possible outcome, but it did make a very big impression on me. Fast forward to a few years after that, my youngest developed asthma, and certainly that backdrop of that experience as an EMS provider magnified my reaction and drove me ultimately that when this opportunity became available, I engaged very, very strongly. It is a well-respected organization when there are needs for legislation or focus on research area. The Lung Association at the national level is often called upon.
One of the things that I'm passionate about with two teenage boys in high school, vaping surrounds them. One of the biggest things that the Lung Association has done is to partner with the Ad Council to have campaigns to address having the vape talk with your kids, but also in working with local policymakers in terms of making sure that there are no exemptions for vaping and other tobacco control laws and regulations.
The Lung Association is structured so that local chapters are able to affect the air quality and the lung health in their local area. For example, radon is a very clear lung hazard in this part of the country.
90 cents of every dollar that we raise through events like the Corporate Cup goes directly back to our mission at work here in the state of Nebraska, funding all of our programs, all of our services into our research.
The biggest event that we have to raise money for the American Lung Association is the Corporate Cup. Long-standing event of more than 40 years now. We have both a 5K and a 10K run.
This event is an Omaha tradition. It is 3,000 people strong. We typically have over 100 corporate teams. Everyone is there lacing up their shoes, come together in a spirit of camaraderie and competition with your colleagues as well as other businesses in the Omaha area.
It is a double benefit, as I call it. A great event, great opportunity to get out and exercise and help your fellow Nebraskans and Iowans breathe better.
It's tremendous to see the impact that the organization has year over year.
I think I've already seen that through my daughter's improved lung health, so that is a benefit that I'm not sure I'll ever fully repay.
And we're not done. We exist to serve this community, and we'd like to be used.
If you can't breathe, nothing else matters.